I wanted to ask a little bit about, you know, your company. I know you started Global Infertility Connections with somebody that's completely like on another part of they're
Yeah.
two opposites, but that's how partnerships. And can you talk a little bit, since you have different partnerships, what what your definition of it? It takes a lot to have a partner in anything, like in business, in relationships, in like whatever, so what are your key things, and how do you show up as a partner, and what do you expect? Because when you work with each of these people in Global Fertility Connections, it's all about connection. So they are forming a partnership with you, and you are creating partnerships that they have to be with and trust on some level, even if they don't meet, like if it's surrogacy, or if it's, wherever they go to store, their eggs or their sperm, or if they need help with making sure they're healthy. There's a whole lot of partnering, and that doesn't always come easy to people. So
yeah. So if we take a step back, right, at the name of the company, it's called Global Fertility Connections. And what we do is we connect people with the things they need. It just so happens to be in the world and industry of fertility. And that is partnership. You're absolutely right, right? Partnership is about connections. And that is exactly how my partnership was formed with my co-founder, who is based in Australia. Her name is Ella McNamara. And her background is in fertility, in surrogacy, in healthcare, right? And our connection was actually forged doing something completely different. It was actually rendering services and our expertise to a company that was supposed to start up. And then the pandemic hit. So I had recently quit my job knowing that I wanted to do something in the realm of fertility. I knew I wanted to help women. I knew I wanted to help families. I wasn't quite sure what it was yet. And I had coincidentally had someone reach out to me and said, hey, I know you do marketing and we want to start up, a business in fertility. Can you help us? And I said, well, I was going to do this anyway. So, why not do it, with the resources of, a larger, entity of some sort. Right. And, for my business partner and co-founder, Ella, it was the same for her. But the thing is, here's the kicker. This company, when we're all coming together and connecting, we were all doing this virtually, which means that we all could have been anywhere in the world. And this was a large team. Some were based in different states and some were based in different countries. And Ella happened to be one of them. She's based in Australia. So she is 12 hours ahead of us, 14 hours ahead of us now. And what that does is allows us to service clients round the clock, right? Because
24/7.
Yeah. When I go to sleep, or actually, probably around 4 hours ago was when she got up, right? And because it would have been 6:30 a.m. there. And then when she goes to bed, I've been up for a few hours as well. So we're able to maintain the business round the clock. And we're also able to connect the needs from cultures and intended parents around the world, because they're different, right? We talk about the difference between international clients and domestic clients all the time, right? Between minority communities and other communities all the time, right? Whether it's LGBTQ plus, whether it's African American, whether it's Latino communities, right? European communities. There's so much that requires connecting, because the communities that we serve all have a common need, and that's to have a baby, right? So despite where you are, it's us that wants, it's Ella and I who really strive to make sure that they are connected with the things, resources, reproductive services, and guidance to make sure that we can help them reach their goals of having a baby.
Right. So